We're going into the country route again. Welcome to the air on Chosen Radio. Jiggley Jones, how you doing, my friend?
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
Good, good. We're almost neighbors.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, we're not too far. Actually, my favorite place is actually a little closer, out at Route 1 and 202, good old lovely Hooters of Conquerville.
Okay. I frequent that area quite often.
There you go. Yeah, not too far from you. So, yeah, wow. It's finally we get somebody who's kind of local, because the last two guests we've had Michael Stone's crew of musicians and artists, and we've tracked artists, and now we have somebody from the Philadelphia area.
He's got them. Excuse me. He's got them from all over Alaska and I think Missouri, Canada.
Yeah. Now, you up this, or what you have last album, or?
Pardon, you're breaking up a little bit. Can you say that again?
I'm sorry. Have you met or performed with any of his other artists?
No, not really. I'm the newest member of the roster. They're really on the move. I haven't gotten out into their area, that's for sure. I've been signed with Michael probably almost 2 months now. So I think the rest of them have been there for a while. So I'm the new guy.
Well, how'd that come about? How'd you hook up with Michael?
There was a period of time where I was looking for management. I was looking for anybody in the industry that could help me once I released this EP of mine. And I must have contacted, 50 to 100 different places. One of them was Michael, and he got back to me, said he liked the music. He said he happened to have one more spot on his roster, and that's how it happened. So it was almost like fate. I guess that happens a lot of times in music and other things.
Yeah, that's the best way for it to happen, is good old fate.
Right.
Now, your music, I mean, I guess, originally, I guess, when you were offered to us, it was kind of presented as country music. But it doesn't sound like very much country to me. It's got that country feel to it.
Right.
But it's a mix of almost like an alternative country, like a coffee house country. It's got everything mixed in with it.
Well, I mean, I'm lucky because nowadays country's really branching out. I don't know why they sometimes put me into the country genre. I'm not country, that's for sure. Country fans like straight country music, but nowadays it seems to be branching out a bit into Americana, and they do have something called alt country, which is short for alternative country, and that's basically where I fit. The instrumentation is sort of roots oriented, but the music isn't straight country, and that's really helped me out a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm sorry, Frank, go ahead.
No, I'll tell you, I've seen a couple of Jiggley videos, and you've got a really unique sound. The one video I saw today, Baby Blue.
Right.
I'll tell you, looking at you, I didn't expect the voice I heard, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was really good, and I can't even compare you to anyone, because I've been listening to country music and rock since I was 5-6 years old. You've got a really unique sound, and I think it's going to take you far, because I have never heard it. And where did you first basically come up with the sound? Because it's something new to me.
Well, I mean, first of all, I'd like to say I appreciate that vote of confidence from you, Frank. That's awesome. It's just something that I am. I mean, I have a lot of different influences myself. It's not, country music is just part of it just scratches the surface. I grew up, listening to classic rock like most people in this area. I was a big Zeppelin fan. I love Neil Young, and I go into the Allman Brothers and Southern rock kind of stuff. So, I even listened to Mozart. So there you go. So it's all about what influences you and how that comes out of your own brain, basically, and that's what comes out. So, I'm doing my own thing, which is sort of a blessing and a curse. A lot of people like things that are unique, but a lot of people don't. So, but for me to break through, the oversaturated musical market, the only thing I really have going for me is my own sound. So
Well, it definitely is unique, and I also see your other video, Jiggley Jones on the toilet. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I did actually.
It's not as bad.
I give you props because it just looks like you were having some, and that's another thing I really like. It looks like you're having a lot of fun.
Well, it's not as bad as it sounds. I actually just was joking around with the guy that was shooting the video, saying, we should try this just label it like that. People will be so curious just to see what I mean by that they'll look at it and then realize it's just me sitting there playing the guitar, and there's nothing bathroom-like about it. So.
Well, the best acoustics in the house are in the bathroom, because anyone who's sung in the shower knows that. So
absolutely,
you might be onto something.
And my house, I was going to do one that was Jiggley sings in the shower too, but I never really got to that one yet. So.
Where did you come up with the name Jiggley?
That's a nickname I've had for about 17 years or so. I was in a band up in New York, and for some reason at a party one night, that name or whatever was kicking around, and somehow I ended up with it. Everybody thought it was funny, and everybody liked it. And from that point on, amongst that circle of friends I had, I was known as Jiggley. So when I started this project, I thought, I need a name that'll break through, that people will notice and not forget. So I said, how about my old nickname? I brought that back up, and that's what it became.
Yeah, well, I guess you couldn't use, Tom because it was already taken.
Well, my real name's Brian, so that's really boring. So I figured, people would forget that name pretty quickly. So.
You said you were from New York, and I'd seen in your bio you played CBGBs.
Yeah, I did that a bunch of times back a while ago before it closed up.
Any good memories from CB's besides the bathrooms?
Yeah, right. And what they call the green room, most places call the place where the bands sit and wait the green room, but that room was nothing but any other color but green. It was everybody that was back there tore it apart and wrote on it and carved it up, and that was my biggest memory of the place. That and the fact that the stage sound was the best place by far I've ever played. It was just a great sound system. I don't know if it was the way the place was set up or not, or just all the years of experience they had. It was just, for a singer, you could hear yourself like you were singing to yourself. So that's the two things that I remember the most about CBGB's.
Wow. How about the Chestnut Cabaret? I saw you played there a few times too as well.
Yeah, I was a real youngster then. That was a nice place too. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I just remember it being a really classy place, and I hated to see it go when it did.
Yeah, actually, I think it's something else now. It's like Blockley's Poorhouse or something. It's called now or something.
I think it's probably changed owners and names a lot since then.
So many times, yeah.
And there was the other three cabarets that were tied in with that too. What was the Ambler, the 23 East,
right.
and
yeah.
Was there another one somewhere? I think there was another one somewhere.
I think there was at one time, yeah.
But
now you also had back in the old days, you had music appear on some old MTV shows.
That
Dennis
was
Rodman show and
right. That was the same band that I was in up in New York where I got the name Jiggley. We were more of a harder edge type rock music thing, and we happened to know somebody that worked at MTV, and they needed some soundtrack music, and we submitted our music, and they took it. And it was basically just background music that was used in some of these. There was videos made of these different shows. Road Rules put out a special video, and we were on that. And the Dennis Rodman show had a separate video that he put out. Same thing there. I think Cindy, what was her name? Cindy Crawford. She had a House of Style, I think was the name of that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, and we through that we got some music put on a movie, like a B movie called Tainted Love, I think it was. But that was cool. It was just good exposure, and it was neat meeting a few people along the way. But that was, once again, back when I was pretty young and a whole different genre that I was in then.
Now you're older and more mature, and
right.
Now you're the solo artist.
Right, yep. That's more convenient that way.
more convenient.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not really when you have to carry your own equipment all by yourself now.
Well, right now I'm just carrying an acoustic guitar and a seat. So.
Now, how long have you been performing on your own?
I started maybe 2-3 years ago. This project itself is only 5 years old. That most of that was demoing and things like that. But playing live, back in the day when I was doing the other bands, I was just the front man, the lead singer, just with a microphone. Now I'm doing it with a guitar, and it's a whole new game for me. So I'm learning as I go. I've been probably doing that solo now for maybe 2.5 to 3 years off and on. But I really started hitting it when the record came out back in the fall of last year. So right now I'm trying to get as many local shows as I can. And I'm playing next Friday night in Ardmore. So.
Yeah, actually, my old band played there a few times. I had done some shows there about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
I played in the Philly area. We were together for like 15, 16 years. We had played there, like 3 or 4 times.
The Rusty Nail?
We had put on a couple. Yeah, the Rusty Nail in Ardmore. Great little spot.
Okay.
The owner, Chris, is a great guy. Really nice people there. It's a nice little room. It's a cool place. Cool place to hang out.
Great. That's good to hear.
And I saw you just added that it's an all ages show as well. Yeah,
that starts at 6:30. I guess that's a new thing they're doing. I'm not sure, but you can actually buy advance tickets on my website. You just go to JiggleyJones.com and you look at the show schedule, and right underneath the Rusty Nail it says buy tickets, and you hit that, and it'll take you to the link where you can buy advance tickets. I imagine there's obviously tickets at the door too. I'm offering a deal if you get a free CD if you buy advance tickets. So
you can't beat that.
Yeah, right. So, but
now
I'm looking forward to it.
The new CD is No Spring Chicken.
Right.
And is that the one you're giving away?
Yes. Yep. And that's it's got 4 songs on it. I released it on my own last fall. It actually has a Christmas song on there that I tried to time it for Christmas. That song was actually released on a compilation disc for a local radio station, WSTW.
Okay.
They did a local Christmas song compilation, and that one was on there. It was like benefited Toys for Tots. But
oh, great.
Yeah, that's on. That's actually one of my favorite songs, and the funny thing about it, it's about the idea of Christmas. Everybody loves everybody at Christmas time. Even strangers come up to you, and it's funny that can't carry out through the rest of the year, that kind of kindness and stuff. So it's called Christmas 365. So I imagine it being on there all year long is not going to hurt. So.
Well, we know a little something about Christmas on this show, don't we, Bay?
Okay.
No, absolutely. The first single is Baby Blue, and you have the video for it. The one question I got to ask about I was watching it last night, and I kept saying to myself, I wonder if he filmed this by Brandywine Park.
No, it's probably a tributary of the Brandywine Creek. It's at an area called Hibernia Park. You know where that's at at all? That's
I've
out
heard
near,
of it.
Yeah, out near Coatesville, Wagontown area. It's out in the sticks there. But a lot of it was shot there. Some of it was shot on my own property. Some of it in Lancaster County, where the guy who did the video is from. Robert Buzzard, he's a good buddy of mine. He does all my photography and stuff. But that was shot in a real cheap manner. I mean, we had very little equipment to do that, so it certainly doesn't have that cinematic look to it. But we really thought it out and tried to add as much interesting little segments to it as we could to keep everybody interested that was looking at it. And it came out pretty good.
I mean, I really enjoyed it.
That's cool.
How about we play that song for everybody right now? Give them a listen, a little taste of Jiggley Jones.
Okay.
All right, let's give them a taste of that, and let's give this a whirl. This is Baby Blue by Jiggley Jones. Go to his website, check him out, JiggleyJones.com, and you can see the video on his website and on YouTube as well. Let's give it a listen.
Beautiful All right, that was Jiggley Jones with Baby Blue off of his new EP, No Spring Chicken. Check him out at jigglyjones.com. Look for that song on YouTube for a great video, Baby Blue. Jiggley, how does that make you feel? Does that make you feel good when you hear your song on the radio?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's just a reward that you hope that you get after all the hard work.
Yeah, I'll toot my own horn. I remember, if you're from the Philly area, you remember when WYSP used to do their local show on Sunday nights, Loud and Local. Okay. My band got to play live on the air a couple times, and they used to play our songs a lot. So it was such a feeling, especially to be live in the studio and get to play in the a legendary studio like that. It was good times.
That's cool.
But so what's your upcoming plans? You have the Rusty Nail show coming up next Friday night in Ardmore, Pennsylvania. Mm-hmm. What else do you have going on beside that?
Well, right now I'm in the middle of a radio promotion. Me and Michael Stover, we have Bill Wentz Promotions from Nashville pushing us on Americana radio around the country. Wow. That's supposed to last till the end of June, and hopefully we'll get enough of a push to chart somehow, and hopefully from that maybe a certain region of the country will have me come out and play. That's the ultimate goal. But as far as locally, I'm trying to get myself out playing as much as possible. It's not always easy, you know that from your days of doing that.
Oh yeah, it's tough.
There's a lot of bands in this area. I mean, people think of New York and L.A. and Nashville and that, but Philadelphia is a very competitive market. But I branch out to Lancaster County sometimes too. I'm sort of in the middle between Philly and Lancaster. But my next show that's official right now isn't until June, and that's at Chaplin's Music Cafe up in Spring City. But sometimes, you're looking for shows, and then you get a batch of them all of a sudden within a couple of weeks or so.
Isn't that always how it works, though? You're searching and searching, and then all of a sudden you're getting like 3, 4, 5 at a time. It's like, wow, what happened here?
Yeah, you're in panic mode, and then all of a sudden you're in another different kind of panic. Like, can I do all that at once?
But it's a good panic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's great. Jiggley, thanks for being our guest tonight. Everybody check out Jiggley Jones at jigglyjones.com. Like I said, get his new EP, No Spring Chicken, and his first single, Baby Blue, which we just played. You can go on YouTube, check out the video. You can go to his website. He's also on Facebook and Twitter, so look him up on both. Follow him. Tell him you heard him on Totally Driven Radio. And go out to his show next Friday night in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, if you're in the area, at the Rusty Nail. That's a legendary place.
Thanks, Bay. Thanks for having me. Thanks, Frank.
No problem, Jiggley. Thank you.
Sure.
Take care.
Bye. You too. Bye.
All right, Frank. There you go. Jiggley Jones. It's good to have a little local feel to us, huh?
And how can you not like a man named Jiggley? I'll tell you, it's funny because I know we got Lisa Rambo coming on later.
She's actually on hold right now. And the funny thing, I was going to say, that's a hell of a segue because, like, you got Jiggley, and for people that know both you and myself, when we walk, we jiggle. Yeah, we do jiggle. And now Lisa does not jiggle no more. So
that's what I was going to say. When we first booked him, I was expecting